President Biden's new budget is a bust, and a dangerous one. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. President Biden this week released his proposed budget for the next fiscal year. What is stunning is how utterly unrelated it is to real needs of the domestic economy and how reckless it is for our defense necessities in an ever more menacing world. Proposed inflation-adjusted defense spending is barely above current levels, even though our requirements grow, especially in the Asian region, where China's military muscle and aggressiveness expand at an alarming, relentless speed. And in Europe, where Putin, despite the Ukrainian disaster, still nurses Hitler-esque ambitions for a bigger empire and continental dominance. In Europe, we clearly will have to permanently station more forces and equipment in Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, and other frontline NATO nations. Yet irresponsibly, Biden's budget will cut back Army strength. We and our allies must have many more of the F-35 fighter aircraft, our most important military aircraft program. Inexplicably, the White House wants to slash production. What message does that send to our allies and adversaries? Our Navy's size is now inadequate, given China's relentless expansion. The Navy has said it would need 500 ships to counter the Chinese Navy in a conflict. Yet Biden will reduce our number of ships from 298 to around 280. What? This will hardly reassure Taiwan and China's worried neighbors. As a proportion of GDP, U.S. defense spending is little more than half of what it should be, given the world we're in and judging by the standards of our successful arms buildup of the 1980s. Given our immense defense needs, a strong economy takes on added urgency, which makes the domestic side of what the White House is proposing so disappointing and disturbing. It simply serves up all the hugely expensive socialist schemes of the Democratic far left that led to the crash of Biden's Build Back Better bill last year. Where would the money come for funding these nice-sounding nostrums that would end up vastly expanding the powers of government bureaucracies and assaulting people's privacy? Printing more money, a formula for more future inflation. Inflation is a form of taxation. And higher direct taxes. This budget is full of them, including a new capital-destroying exaction on unrealized capital gains. The White House war on fossil fuels continues, as does the flood of rules and regulations that hobble commerce. All this, plus the Federal Reserve's way of fighting this inflation, which is to slow down an already weakening economy, guarantees economic trouble when we least need it. President Biden's budget blithely and perilously ignores what is unfolding at home and in the world. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions. I look forward to being with you soon again.